I guess let me put my seatbelt on. Okay, since I'm recording the video, let me put my seatbelt on. Um, so I realized about a week and a half ago that I had not um, updated anybody on, I mean, other than my mom and my immediate family. I hadn't updated anybody about what happened with the radiation. So this is me trying to record and upload this video before New Year's. So, the last video I had said that I hoped for little to no radiation, um, but but I met with the radiation oncologist, and he recommended that I get 4 weeks of radiation, so Monday through Friday, for 4 weeks, which equals the 20 treatments. And so that is what we're doing right now. Um, on New Year's Eve, I just got out of my 13th treatment of radiation, so 7 more to go. It hasn't been too bad. I don't feel as tired as I thought I would feel. But there are days, when I have lower energy. Um, that and some days consecutively after radiation, I do get bad stomach cramps and bad bad lower back pain, but that might be because of the combination of the injection that I'm getting and the radiation. So um, other than that, I've been doing pretty well. I'm still going here and there and doing, things that I need to do. Um, so yeah, that is a little update on the radiation that I didn't want to do. And I'll share again why I didn't want to do the radiation. Number one, um, because because I was getting those symptoms, I thought that I somehow was somehow the radiation was reaching down there, like my abdomen and my ovaries. So I got a little scared as to um, where exactly the radiation was going, or what it's doing. Um, so I talked to my doctor and I let him know again that um, my my desire after this whole radiation journey, I guess, was is to have more children. So um, I let him know again, and I just wanted to make sure that there was no radiation going on down there. Mainly because I thought, well, at first I thought that they had to put like a cover on me. You know how when you get X-rays, they cover you up. Here doing radiation, they don't cover me up. They just have me there. I could wear a shirt, a gown. I prefer to wear a gown, so I do that. But no covering at all. So um, that's what made me a little scared. Um, after having those symptoms, I'm side effects, yeah. So but he reassured me that it was just happening up here, um, and that um, having children is reasonable um, later on, a year, preferably a year after this. That was one of the reasons why I didn't want to continue to get radiation. I even I asked him, what would you say if I wanted to stop right here? Like, I didn't want to do any more radiation. He said that he would still recommend that I don't really remember exactly what he said, but he essentially just said that we should still continue. with it. But anyways, that's one of the reasons why I didn't want to do radiation, and why I didn't want to continue doing radiation. The second reason being that I learned that when you do radiation, it changes what reconstruction you're able to do. Um, um, Especially here in Corpus, I was told that when you do radiation, they only do the flap reconstruction, which is where they get tissue from your back to reconstruct you up here. And that's not what I wanted to do, because I did lose quite a bit of weight and I don't want anything more taken from me. So that I had preferred to do the implant reconstruction. But after learning that they actually can do that in San Antonio, that's so cool. The implant reconstruction in San Antonio, even after you do radiation, they're able to do the implant reconstruction. So after learning that, I was like, okay, I guess I'll go through with the radiation. So there was a lot of like, what's the word? Quarreling within myself of like, oh, I don't want to do the radiation. Like, why do you want me to do the radiation? I've been told that there's no more cancer cells left in my body, and essentially, I guess asking the Lord like, why. um, but he gave me the peace about it, and eventually, he still will be glorified. Either way, so we decided to go with the radiation, and so we're almost more than halfway done with that. So that's a little update on that. What else did I want to say? Dang it, I forgot. Oh, so I had asked him what his reasoning was for that, for me to get radiation, because I was told that there was no more cancer cells left, and he said that he had saw something suspicious up here closer to my collarbone. Some lymph nodes look a little suspicious. And so that day, the initial consultation, I was like, okay, yes, that makes sense. I think I'm more inclined to do it. But then a few days later, or like a week later, I had realized that he was going based off a scan that was done maybe like in April, May, I don't remember. And so I had to call his nurse and ask, like, is there any way that we could do another scan? Um, that way I don't have to do the radiation. That maybe that scan can show that there's nothing suspicious left. And they had let me know that during the first like dry run that they did for the radiation. So I was like already into it. I was gonna do it, but then like I said, I kept like trying to get out of it, I guess. Um, so they said that during that trial run, they had already done a scan, and they didn't see anything suspicious anymore, but that they still wanted to go through with the radiation, because of my young age and because I had a positive lymph node. Um, so which I think just means that it was more aggressive. Um, so that was like my last like card, I guess, to pull, to get out of it. But I eventually, the Lord, like I said, the Lord gave me peace about it. And I was like, okay, I'll go through with it. Just help me get through it. Um, so yeah, that's what happened with the radiation, and that's just a little update on that. And I guess also why I had been delaying to do this video is because I wanted to have something for whoever watches my videos. I wanted to have something for you guys spiritually as well, but I feel like I didn't have much. Um, I guess because of that fight within myself to not do the radiation. Um, I was, but I was, even though I had that going on, I was still, of course, seeking the Lord and His will. So that's why I guess this video is delayed. I don't have much spiritually, but I do want to say that even though sometimes we don't feel him, we don't see him, we don't hear from him, his promises still stand, and nothing can ever change that. Um, we shouldn't focus, or we shouldn't go on based how we feel, but the facts that we know about him and his character. So that's something again that I've been learning, going through right now. He is still straightening out my path, um, as I'm allowing him to. Um, so yeah, we're still seeking him over here, even though I haven't really heard much. um, he is still working behind the scenes. His promises still stand. I'm not going anywhere. He's not going anywhere. So we're both still here. And I just wanted to thank you guys for all the love and support that I have received since being diagnosed with this disease. Um, we are currently still on the boat. It's drizzling very little. There's no more lightning. It's just drizzling very little. We're almost smooth sailing, I would say. So thank you guys for being with me, and as always, I hope to be of hope to somebody that is going through something similar, or any other trial. It doesn't have to be cancer. Any other trial. Again, whether you lost somebody, or um, you feel like you lost something that you're never gonna get back. Because I was there too. Um, but yeah, my hair is growing back. I'm not comfortable sharing it yet. Um, we'll see when I feel courageous to share a video. But yeah, my hair is growing back. My energy is steady so far. Almost done with radiation. Next steps are my right mastectomy, hopefully, and my Mediport removal. And later on in the future, the reconstruction that I hope to do in San Antonio. So yeah, continue to pray for me. Um, I will continue to share you with you guys as much as I can, and I hope you guys have a happy new year. Ended in gratitude. I know that is what I'm doing. I only hope to share this hope that I have with you guys. So yeah, I guess I will end it off here, with saying that thank you guys again, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.